And on this 10th evening of the MLS's back tournament, live from the ESPN Wide World of Sports in Orlando, Florida, we have the enticing prospect of DC United against the New England Revolution.
The up and downness to the tournament uncertainty, it's around DC. They're the perfect example. They epitomize what that is. So them salvaging a point against Toronto, it's given them new life. Now they got a game, primetime television on ESPN. I think there's going to be a hungry DC United team tonight.
Right, let's get the job done. We need 3 points tonight.
I'm not coming.
Under the goal kicks out, the first one. 2 minutes we're out. 2 minutes we're out.
76th time that these two sides have met in regular season competition. Only DC and the Red Bulls have met more frequently in competition history. New England wearing white, getting us underway.
Our plan was to keep the ball more and have a little bit more possession and sustain it in their half, and we didn't do a good job of that in the first half, and that's why the game was, a little bit more open and a little bit more chaotic.
They continue to find a way to get results, and that's precisely what they did Monday here against Toronto. 2 goals and a man down at half-time, and yet for just the third time in MLS history, coming back from a predicament of that magnitude to gain a point.
Their attacking group provided a challenge, a lot of movement from all 4 of them. I think for the most part we dealt with it. A couple of times we fell asleep and were a little out of position, which gave them a couple opportunities that we didn't, that caught us off guard a bit.
Hill to Bow, no angle available. That's a good blast and a good save too.
You're all right, Hope.
Pania. And Bow with a shooting chance.
I think it was just a poor first half from us. I think we have to do a better job of keeping the ball. I felt like once we got the ball, we tried to look forward and tried to break, their back line every time we got it.
Still feels very well thought out, well drilled. And you just think a moment of spontaneity or ingenuity is going to be what breaks this.
Come on, hey, see it out. Refocus.
Assad. Touch of the half, which has been underwhelming. A puff of the cheeks from Ben Olsen as he goes off to address his men.
Steve, if we overload there quicker with Felipe, we should be able to get out a little bit more, no? If we can get there quicker, I think that will cause them some real trouble. And then again, Yamil, you're causing them a lot of trouble in that hole, right? It's a lot of space for those 2 guys to deal with. We're a little antsy when we get into their end with the ball, but we're getting there. And then it's just tempo and confidence, right? It's better, right? Better than last game, it's building, okay? Let's build from that first half to the second half, a little bit more quality still on the ball, okay? But, and better shape defensively. Yeah. Uli, go ahead, get warm. Sorger, you're out. Uli, you're coming in up high. Good run.
Let's go, guys. Come on. Go, guys.
We await the first goal between DC United and the New England Revolution.
We were able to find a couple adjustments and build on what we didn't do well in the first half.
Bulsi Segura has been sent into the match by Ben Olsen of DC United in place of Eric Sorga. So one change.
Uli, I thought, really did a great job when he came on. And I thought he stretched them, he's a big body, he connected the game.
Now it's Mora. It's Flores. And Segura! Nearly a dramatic introduction for the Costa Rican.
This is so good from DC United.
It's definitely frustrating going down another goal. they got a little luck on that goal. I'd like to definitely take that back.
Kiel. Christian Pania. And Buxa with a free header, and he scored.
Deservedly so, the New England Revolution up 1-0.
Buxa nodding New England into a 51st minute lead.
It's frustrating going down 1-0 and having to fight from behind again. But there again, there's a big belief in this team, a good mentality.
Buxa, good ball. Pania in and threatening, and Christian Pania draws a good save from Hamid.
Bill Hamid doing a wonderful job here of holding his ground, not guessing, not leaning. What a save this is. Now raises the question, at what point does Higuain come into this game? You know, he's an X factor for Ben Olsen in DC United. We saw what he did against Toronto. He's another one that would bring some life to this attack for DC United here.
Pipa! Venga!
Federico's introduction isn't to be long delayed by the looks of it.
I think this is probably the first time in his life he's ever been considered a super sub. You know, he's a guy that's always the focal point of a team from the get-go, and you build around him.
Opportunity for that substitution to happen.
Well, Higuain's coming in too.
I thought, again, as that game grew on in the second half, I think you saw, again, the way we want to play. Right? And that's the first time we've seen that in this tournament.
Orlando. It's been a real pleasure to watch that team go.
Oh, left it short, it's Higuain, he could score again! And he has it, it's a gift! Catastrophic moment for the Revs.
And the magical touch of Higuain finishing the playoff and giving some life to Ben Olsen in DC United.
He obviously can still play at a very high level. Certainly not the greatest play on their end, but it still takes instincts to go after that ball.
2-2 for the super sub, Federico Higuain. And that's the final whistle. DC United 1, New England 1.
We said from the game, this is a marathon, not a sprint, and you know, it was nice to pick up another point in this game. Obviously, a win would have been great, but you know, going down a goal like that was tough, and it was a good resiliency from the guys to at least get a point from this game. You know, we control our own fate right now. So if we win, we're in, and you know, we got to get something out of this game, and I think we know that.
So this group remains tight, extremely tight. Nothing will be decided until the final match day on Tuesday.
All right, way to get something out of it. Good job, guys.
We're looking forward to Montreal now. It's a quick turnaround, I think 3 days, and you know, to get a win there, then we can move on to the next round. That's the biggest thing.